What's up? Good morning, Tex. Michael, what's happening? What's happening? Beautiful Saturday morning, or almost Saturday afternoon. Man, oh man, these YouTube streets are on fire. What's wrong with people, man? Don't people realize nobody really gives a shit anymore? That it's a wrap. What's up, Grizzly? I didn't see Bulldog. Oh, Bulldog is in here. Good morning, Bulldog. Good morning, GNR. Good to see you. Oh man, Unc got some big news. I ain't putting it out yet, but I will be here probably within the next day or two. We'll see how things go. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but we just have to wait and see. Avenger, what's happening? What the Bulldog say? Only rap some people I want to hear is them rapping it up. Yeah, Tex, people have lost their fucking mind. Listen, somebody's opinion of you is not attacking you. All right? And I find it funny. A lot of these people, and y'all know this, we done said it before, they project. If you're not acting a certain way, then don't fucking worry about it. You know what I mean? Like somebody who don't know you in your personal life, if somebody comes on here and says, well, hey, this is what I think, yada, yada, yada. If that ain't you, who gives a fuck? Why does it hurt you so bad? Why is it so? And I ain't talking about any one person. I've noticed this throughout all these communities. A lot of people are really concerned with the way people think about them. And let's be honest, most of these people change their minds so fucking fast. It's like the weather in Florida. One minute it's raining, next minute it's fucking sunshine. It doesn't affect my life either way. I don't give a fuck what nobody does. Y'all want to go jump off a goddamn cliff? I'll give you a ride over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it should be. I like who I like, and I don't who I don't. And I don't give a fuck who likes it or who don't like it. I'm always going to support Will Rusty in 12-point last stand. I don't know. I'm going to support Rusty to the fucking end. He never did nobody no fucking wrong. Let me tell you something. If you go punch a motherfucker in the mouth and I watch you punch a bitch in the mouth and you get your ass beat, don't come crying to me. Especially when the motherfucker punched you in the mouth said, hey, do you really want to fucking be punched in the mouth? And then you swing on the motherfucker and he whooped your ass? That's on you. You as the idiot. You know what the motherfucker was capable of before you fucking done it. All this fucking crying and pampering and it's fucking crazy. Don't fucking poke and prod at people, man, if you don't want them to talk about you. I mean, you put yourself out there to be talked about. You the one fucking done that. And that goes with for all of us, not just one person. I ain't speaking about one fucking in particular person. I'm just saying in general. That's just like with Kurt. A lot of people don't like Kurt. I like the motherfucker. I think Kurt's good fucking people, man. I don't care. I know Rusty don't care for him, but that don't bother me. That's exactly right, Joe. Yeah, Kurt's good fucking people. But, you know, we're all different, man. That's what makes the world go around. If we was all the same, hell, we'd be like half these motherfuckers with a goddamn rainbow flag sucking dick some fucking where. Ain't nobody trying to do all that shit. Shit, Unc ain't got time for that. Exactly, hillbilly. Exactly. Don't threaten people on the internet. They might show up. I'm going to tell you right now, Unc ain't fighting. Unc blowing holes. Especially if you come fucking with Unc for no goddamn reason. That's just the way it is. Fuck it. You can take that as a threat or whatever. I call it fucking not getting beat up by somebody. That's what I call it. Yeah, smart mouth. Exactly. Exactly. If you don't want somebody to fucking talk shit about you, then don't talk shit about them. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just as wild to me, you know. Motherfuckers say some nasty ass shit about somebody, and then when they come make them look stupid, then they fucking cry about it. That's weak. That's weak. Don't enter the fucking fight. Morning, Cynthia. Yeah, I didn't catch all Seepers live. I popped in there about the time he was talking about that Valerie chick or whatever. Now, and just to clarify something, she is not the one that reached out to me, but there were several other people that she was associated with that did. And then there was some that fucking said she was scamming and reached out to me, and I was like, man, I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If old girl wants to send her $500, then let her. That's between the person that got the money and God. The person that sent the money felt like they was doing a good fucking deed, and therefore her conscience is clean about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Cynthia, don't worry about it. Unc don't fucking chat real good either. This fucking letters on this phone so small I can't hardly see what the fuck I'm writing most of the time anyway. Unc out trying to make $1 this morning. No, and I can't neither, Avenger Poor. It's crazy. And it's like drama has taken over the whole fucking YouTube. What happened to watching people succeed and build something and live the American dream and shit like that? What happened to that? Why is it that everybody wants to go back and forth with fucking folks? Nobody knows any of these folks. Why do they feel like that they're all invested enough to fucking want to drive fucking 14 hours to get shit slapped out of you? I don't fucking get it. That's the dumbest shit I ever seen. Yeah, yeah, Grizzly. Avenger, and I don't blame you. I'm about tuned out of all that shit too. Superiority complex, 100. And I believe that. I honestly believe that. Look, times are getting rough as fuck, man. And people gotta people gotta fucking start, thinking of different things to do, and this shit here with the arguing all the time, man. It's not good. You spend fucking 20 hours a day figuring out some bullshit to say about somebody is fucking wild, man. Tell him again, Jack Rabbit. Tell him again. Tell him again. Nobody's innocent in none of this shit. So, therefore, you really don't have a leg to stand on. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. They try to trigger people into watching and shit. And it's like a fucking big ass soap opera. That's why I got cable TV when I was young, is because I got tired of watching Days of Our Lives and As the World Turns and all that shit. I wanted to watch some nature shit. You know what I'm saying? Either Unc just made the biggest fucking mistake of his life, or he just made the right choice. We fixing to figure it out, though. We fixing to see. Mm. I know it, Avenger. It's in a lot of communities, man, and it's like people just want to fucking. I don't know, but it's crazy to me to see it. But whatever, y'all do whatever y'all gonna want to do. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like me for something I said, well, fuck you. You shouldn't have done it. Yeah, right, sex. A lot of them don't get it, do they, man? Old days of our lives. And what was that other one? Uh, the hospital one. I can't remember the exact name of it. General Hospital. That was it. That was it. Yeah. That was some crazy shit, man. But that shit used to get boring to me. You know what I mean? It's down damn near fucking scripted. Uh, boy, this coffee's good this morning. And who cares, man? What it, and I'm gonna tell you, I like Skylar and I like Billy too. But we all know that people get their feelings hurt. And it shouldn't be that way. You know? It really shouldn't. Um Me and the dude just tried to make sure y'all was alright, and it can't go on fucking forever. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be just fucking fine. Billy's tough, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get a job, or he probably already has, knowing him. Oh, here comes the police rolling up on us. Billy's probably already back fucking working and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, and I'm not saying, and see, I hate to even comment on that shit because it's really none of my fucking business. So it's nobody else's business. But they did bring it to the internet. But I will say this: when a man has best intentions for you, he goes and buys fucking property for you. He's trying to make sure that you're secure for the rest of your life, and that's something that a lot of people never achieve in a lifetime. It's hard to be mad at somebody when they do things like that for you, because I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody else ever going to do that for you, regardless of what's going on with their situation right now. Well, we appreciate it, Cynthia. We appreciate it. Let me, and you know what? I'm going to say one little thing. I wasn't going to put nothing out there yet. I have made a video on it, but Unc's taking a different direction in his life. There's no fucking way in hell, even if the man got mad at me and put out all kinds of shit on me, I would sit here and talk shit. Even though shit didn't work out the way that it was supposed to between me and this person. I would not fucking do it because his intentions were great. Life fucking happens. Shit goes on. You know what I mean? And it's wild to me that people, they only look at things from their perspective. And when you do that, I guess maybe it's age that's made me that way now. I don't know. But the older I get, the more I kind of try to put myself in somebody else's shoes when you're doing shit, you know? Well, we appreciate it, Bean. We try to be. I just try to be 100% honest and authentic, man. There's no fucking point in beating around the damn bush. But there are those in this community that is not looking for nothing but a fucking dollar off of it. And if people want to go associate with them, that's fine. Don't expect me to get on board with it. I'm not gonna hate you for it, but don't expect me to get on board with it. Unc don't like to be bit by rattlesnakes. I'll knock one in the fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Osmic's real good fucking people. Osmic's a down to earth motherfucker. What's up, Taurus? I'm gonna tell you something about Osmic. Osmic will give you the shirt off his fucking back, but he'll also tag you when you fucking up. He'll say, "Hey man, you's a dumbass." You know what I'm saying? You probably ought not fucking do that, and I can respect that, man. Yeah, e-beggars. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, man. They'll lie on the motherfucker quick as shit. But whatever, lie all you want. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't think these people realize people are just wore out with it. They're tired of it. People got their own shit going on in their life. I ain't got time to sit and go back and forth with these fucking idiots. If you won't help yourself, I can't do nothing for you. So I used to be good at spelling. I ain't never been good at spelling. I ain't never give a fuck about that school too tough. And don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about it. Unc's always been out in the field working. He's had to. But that's why at my age I can still outwork most of these motherfuckers. And I hope I can work. If I can get another 10 years, I'll be straight. Right, Bulldog? Fuck, no, fuck spelling. Let's see here. What the hell did I do? Hold on a second. I'm going to drop the link down just in case anybody does want to come up and bullshit. I'm waiting on some work to pull up now. So if somebody pulls up, I'm going to have to get off of here. But for right now, I'm just sitting out here bullshitting with everybody. Boy, y'all, hey, I thought about Kurt last night while I was welding that fucking hose reel on the back of my truck. I was like, boy, I bet that some bitch would laugh at me right now. That shit looked like somebody took a wad of chewing gum and just stuck it up there. Ain't that right, Cynthia? Pander and drama for donations. Yep, it's fucking sick. It is sick. I wouldn't, and I get it. Some people are just not able to work, but an able-bodied person that won't get out and support themselves, that's on you when you don't have nothing. You know what I mean? What's up, Tex?
How you doing this morning, bro?
We're doing pretty good, man. We're just sitting out here waiting to change a tire.
Who pissed your Cheerios this morning, Will? You not in your normal good mood, bro.
No, I'm in a good mood. I, I, I had a real long drive this morning, and I've watched several different fucking channels, and they're all bitching about the same thing. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up already. Nobody don't care. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I've been watching videos this morning on your neck of the woods. Those iguana, like, pest control people out there plinking them with pellet rifles. Oh, that was entertaining as hell, man.
Yankees for life. What's up? Yeah, man. That's what's up. I wanted to do that. I really did, man. And it didn't work out. Me and my buddy was gonna go down there, and then he ended up not fucking. One of them ended up not being able to come, I guess, and then the other one, he ended up having to work when he was supposed to have been off. They had some kind of emergency. It was all fucked up. But see, I take stuff like that as a sign. Okay, right now is not the right time. You don't force shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do a so, like I was saying though, Unc made some big decisions over the last week, and we're gonna see, man, if I make it or if I don't.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, you got whatever it is. Like, it could be all kinds of things. I figure you're going sailing, you're done, but maybe not.
Nah, not yet, not yet. I'm fucking close. I'm fucking close. When that last youngin moved out, you know what I mean. I kind of felt like my job was done. So as far as like being at the house and all that shit. Cause I could give a fuck less, dude. To be honest with you, I could sell that place out there and just go. I don't care. It's not a, and a lot of people text, man, they worry about what they look like or what they own or what they don't. That don't make you who you are. I'm gonna tell you that right fucking now. I've seen some of the best people that you'll ever meet not have a fucking thing. And I've seen some of the shittiest people you'll ever meet have everything.
Just to be real, I mean, the people I know that's had the least give the most, pretty much, bro. I mean, that's the way
Yeah,
I've seen it.
yep. That is the truth. And that's because they know what it's like and they've been there. You know how many times, dude, like mama puts me on a budget every day for the money I can spend. You know how many times I've gave away my fucking lunch money and couldn't wait to get home because I was starving my ass off. More times than I could count.
Oh, I remember when you used to pass out lots of that stuff, bro.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been passing out stuff like that, but I'll pull up on somebody quick, man. If I get something in my inner being say, hey, you need to do that, I do it. I don't question it, man. I'd use that as like a faith thing.
You know how far this community has gone since back when you were doing that? It is going in the wrong direction, bro.
Mm, I see it. I see it. But if you say it, then you're an asshole, you're a hater, yada 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 yada. And it is what it is. You can't. All you can do is just want the best for people, man. If it don't work out, it don't fucking work out. It ain't my fault. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh man. But look, a lot of these people want something from somebody. I don't give a fuck. I never really intended on getting on YouTube and actually having a channel anyway. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's not all what it's cracked up to be. I got 3K in the bank, and some of y'all think I'm a millionaire. You got more in the bank right now than I do. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I got a lot of assets, if that counts for anything. But I don't really consider that being where it is, though. The more you had, the more problems you fucking got, and the more you got to worry about somebody trying to take it from you.
That's true. No, Cynthia was in there worried about spelling. I was like, the only spelling champ over here is Osmic, and I mean, he ain't in here today. She ain't got nothing to worry about.
Now,
Yeah,
I think it's probably on the road, man.
no, that kid's pretty smart on the spelling and punctuation. When he's dogging somebody, he'd be on their grammar.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to tell him, motherfucker, fuck you. I can't spell. Shit, I don't.
But see, a lot of people that offends them, dude. When you correct them on that, like me and you, not so much.
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't care. You know what the fuck I meant.
Exactly. If you understood it, Point taken.
Yeah, if you understood it enough to correct what the fuck I was saying, you knew exactly what the fuck I was meaning. Damn, what the hell? I'm looking for my damn cigarettes. I know I've been smoking a lot of cigarettes here lately. I'll tell you that.
Oh, dude, you got to get off that and get on some vape, bro.
Ah, man, you can't smoke. I ain't sucking on no fucking battery. Are you crazy?
Dude, all you got to do is find the correct liquid. That's it. Once you find that, it ain't a problem. It takes a long time to find that. It took me about a year and a half, but
Yeah. Well, I smoke Marlboro 100s, man.
it ain't Misty's.
Nah, I ain't smoking that cheap ass shit. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get the good shit. When you have to start smoking off brand shit, I mean, and nothing towards people, but this is the way I look at it. We all know cigarettes are gonna kill you, right? I'm gonna smoke the ones that I like. I'm not gonna force myself to just go get a cheaper one. If I can't afford the good ones, then it's time to fucking quit.
That's kind of the way I am on beer, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna drink that real cheap crap, or I'll just do without, man.
this motherfucker here going and getting St. Eyes, ain't you? You remember that?
Getting what?
St. Eyes.
I ain't never seen that, man.
Oh, that shit will tear your ass up. What's up, just doing? Durell Menthol. Hey, now I remember when Durell's first came out. I damn sure do. Turn this air conditioner back on. Well, gas done got a little bit cheaper, ain't it? It's 387 or 287 here now.
I don't know what it is here. I feel that my car the day Trump hit Iran, I thought, well, I better go get me some gas. I feel that my car they ain't used much of it, so
Right. Yeah, no. I'm just wondering how long people are gonna catch on and just fucking leave that shit alone, you know?
leave what alone, Bubba.
Just the bickering and shit of back and forth on the internet.
Oh hell, I don't know, dude. If it just keeps getting worse, I'll just leave and not say nothing. Maybe watch, and then if it gets worse than that, I'll come on here to troll account and start trolling everybody. It's like screw it, you know. But it's getting bad, dude.
I don't know why they using fucking Jake brakes. That shit sounds like shit. And his truck looks like shit. It looks raggedy as fuck. He's got 17 spare tires underneath it. So that lets me know he just puts whatever on there and goes.
Do they still brand tires, dude?
When they recap them, yes.
I'm talking about companies. I mean, like
Yeah.
the
Some
owner
do, some
operator
do,
company.
some do.
Yeah, I
Like
work.
out at the Jack's Port, they do because people steal them, and then, I've seen motherfuckers come in there, dude, with the port's tires on their stuff, and somebody see it, and they call the police, get them fucked up over it. What's up, Josh?
I mean, my
GPC. Now I ain't heard that fucking cigarette brand in a long damn time.
what's that?
GPC. That's an old cigarette brand.
No, I don't remember that one. I
Yeah.
guess the cheapest ones I was smoking when I was younger was when Camel was coming out with all the gifts and stuff, the T-shirts and the
Mhm.
caps. Oh, I smoked the hell out of them, man.
Old Camel Joe. Joe the
Yep,
Camel.
yep.
I don't know.
They
I
ain't too
never did
good,
like
bro.
my dad used to smoke Camel non filters. You talking about a strong ass cigarette. I can remember being about 5 years old, stealing a cigarette in a Zippo, sneaking out back, going up into the little woods. We had like a little ravine behind the house, a little ditch. I'd go back there. I'd be Worst part about it is he went looking for his fucking lighter.
When you was a kid, you were smoking grapevine, bro.
Anything. You think you're being cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Really, you're being a fucking idiot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, I watched AD's little live, I guess, a while ago. He's about fucking 100% accurate, though, bro. Just to be honest with you.
It's just getting crazy out here, man.
Hey, there's some people that don't like AD. But AD is actually a pretty smart dude, even though he stays stoned all the time. And he's got a good personality, you know. If he could get away from the drama and shit, he'd probably do all right on YouTube. Smoking banana peels. We did that when we was in jail. Fucking coffee grounds. Them motherfuckers smoke anything in there, man. Take those sugar packets and then fucking you roll them up. You keep rolling on them, and then that wax coating will come off of it. Once you get that wax coating off of it, that shit'll burn. Take pencil lead, stick it in each side of the socket, and then take a piece of pencil lead and wrap it up in newspaper and make it real tight. And hold a piece of toilet paper and touch them all three of those leads together. That bitch will spark a flame. And if you take toilet paper and twist it up real tight, that bitch will sit there and smolder all day. It's called a wick. What the hell are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was typing in the chat.
Papa
Bulldog's
Mike.
grandpa smoked the King Edwards. That's what, or his dad. That's what my grandpa smoked was King Edwards.
Yeah. Hey, call down when we was kids. We used to call down in the store. Hey, you got Prince Albert in a can? They'd be like, "Yep." I said, "You better go let his fucking ass out." I hang up. Thought I was doing something, fucking with people. Times sure have changed, man. I tell you that. You look around all this technology and shit, and it's really weird. We've all gotten used to it, and it's become our everyday life. But it's crazy how far advanced shit's gotten, man.
Well, like I said earlier, I mean, that's all real life, and you're right. But just look how time has changed these YouTube streets in 4 years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's took a U turn about 3 or 4 times, man.
Hmm. Especially in this fucking community, because a man don't want to work with people. But let me ask you something, Tex.
Yeah.
Say you're a master craftsman, and you got some janky motherfucker that just can nail two pieces of wood together. Are you going to co-sign his fucking house that he built, knowing that it's going to fucking come apart?
No.
Yeah, no, it's your name, it's your reputation. And that's what a lot of these folks don't fucking get. It ain't nothing personal. It's fucking business. And it's somebody's craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he don't want to fucking let you attach yourself to his fucking craft, then what's the big fucking deal? Go out and get better. Sharpen your skills where the man does want to be associated with you. What's up, Rusty?
Good morning, Mister Truck.
You can use roses to smoke weed too. It's not bad. Nah, I ain't doing all that, Grizz. Unc don't even smoke a lot of weed. I could pass the piss test right now. When I do smoke weed, I get fucking blitzed, man. I can't hardly think of nothing. I just kind of get, I'm like, nah. What's up, Susie Q? Good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing good. But I will say this, them trying to attack Rusty is going to backfire on them. They didn't think that one through.
I got a list of about 3 or 4 people in our group or our community or whatever that I wouldn't piss off intentionally. And if I did accidentally, I'd probably apologize. And he's one of them.
He ain't
I
did
mean, and
anything
you
that
are
nobody
too. I
said.
mean, if I piss you off, it's by accident, dude.
He
But
hasn't did anything to anybody.
no, I don't recall. I mean, I'm sorry, but I've seen some of the traffic. I don't recall Rusty not once getting on his channel begging, begging for money. Not
Nope.
once.
Nope. There was no grift into it. People donated because they wanted to.
Absolutely. And that's all I'll say about that. But I have seen that bullshit. I'm like, what the hell? I've never heard that man say that.
No, they trying to push a narrative, and it's going to backfire on them, bro.
Well, the worm always turns, Will. It just doesn't. But sometimes, now, this whole deal right now is taking longer than I thought.
Yeah.
I really thought this would have been one and done and gone by now. But if it keeps lingering on, like I said, I'm a gone pecan, bro. I
Yeah,
just,
I've already just about tuned out of it. I just, like I say, I just called AD's live this morning and a couple of the other ones. And I guess everybody's saying that now that like everybody's poking fun at Canadian Carl. No, Carl just won't go away. He's like a fucking bad case of head lice. He is lonely. He looks for the fucking confrontation. And I mean, when he said he unsubscribed from my channel the other day, I was like, thank fucking God.
you don't believe that shit, do you?
I was hoping. I was
Well,
gonna
he
be
made.
like, Carl, you're right. God is real. You fucking left.
Oh God, that's good, man. There is a God. You just
Mm.
proved it.
He's a lonely man. I feel sorry for Carl. I don't hate Carl at all. But you cannot have a conversation with that dumb motherfucker. I've tried. And when you go to talking to him and it doesn't matter what you're saying, then the next thing is oh, you're a pedo protector. So now I just troll him and talk all kinds of shit to him because that's what he does to everybody else. I just try to give him a taste of his own medicine. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna come out that his old lady's fucking around on him. You watch and
Well,
see.
who cares?
He
I
better
mean, I'm
care.
sorry. If it ain't me, then I don't care.
He better care.
Yeah, he better, but no, sorry.
You can't sit in that chair 24/7.
He is a trip, but the only thing I know about him is when
Harley said, Harley, yeah, but Harley, you got to start at the beginning, sweetheart. You can't just come in with just that, though. That's the problem. Harley says, respectfully, Will, telling the man that his friend is banging his wife is not going to make him want to have a conversation. Well, hopefully he does have a conversation, Harley, but with her. Oh, shit. And he asked for it. I mean, goddamn, all he does is sit in that chair all day and fucking repeat himself over and over and over again. You know she's looking for a way out. You can't tell me she ain't. Wouldn't you be? Ask yourself that. See, and it's kind of funny, and not to go on a big long rant about Carl this morning, but I kind of figured this situation out. I kind of figured his situation out just from listening to him, you know. And I was like, dude, you got people living with you, and he just kind of looked. And I was like, yeah, you got motherfuckers in and out of your house all the time, and nobody talks to you. And about really what it was too.
yeah, I'm not trying to be dense or stupid here, Will, but where did he come from
Yeah,
to
Harley,
get
we're not
kind of in
talking
this?
about you, sweetheart. We're not talking about you. You
Where
can't
did
stay
Carl?
in that abusive relationship. Hmm?
Where did Carl come from to kind of weasel his way in this community? I mean, when I
I don't.
remember back, I remember Osmic stomping on his pecker quite a bit in his neck. But after that, I mean, it's like before that, where did he come from?
I don't know, bro. He just started tagging everybody. But I will say this though, if you watched him in the beginning and you watch him now, he don't look nowhere near as crazy. So
Oh,
he's tried to straighten himself up some, which is good. That's a good thing.
oh, I don't watch him. I've seen him on your channel when you play the playback stuff, and then when he pops up there, and I've seen him on Osmic and ADs. I think that's about it, bro. I don't.
Boy, Osmond triggers the fuck out of him. That
Oh
motherfucker.
yes,
Well,
but Osmic can get a. I mean, he can get under anybody's skin if he wants to, bro. He's a master at it.
the whole I'm chosen thing from God while you cussing everybody out and calling them
Yeah,
a pedophile protector, that's a little out there. That's why I say, if you're really chosen from God, go teach Sunday school, man. Go see how well that goes over. Your mom and dad is a map protector. they have a they'll have Carl tied up on the cross. He really will think he's Jesus. Oh yeah, Rusty. Oh yeah, I know that. But if you listen to him the other day, then he was accusing me of picking on the mentally ill. And it's like, which one are you? You try to tell everybody you're not fucking crazy, or are you mentally ill? Which one? You can't wear both shoes at the same time, motherfucker. One pair at a time, baby. Damn, that's a good looking camper. Oh,
so
F550.
I don't know that dude. So he claims both.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
It just depends on what fits his narrative at the moment. But then when you get him tongue tied, then he goes back to you're protecting Bill Gates. I don't fucking know Bill Gates. Who the fuck is Bill Gates?
Well, now if he's got something against Bill Gates, I guess I got something in common with Carl.
What's up, Slaybank? Good morning, Apple Creek.
Bill Gates is a strange one too, bro. He's always doing some weird stuff.
Bro, you talking about strange. I watched that clip of Elon Musk standing beside President Trump. That was a pretty fucking weird clip, dude.
Uh, I
It's
have.
going viral right now. You'll see it. And when you do, you'll go, okay, that's the clip Uncle Will talking about. It was pretty fucking strange. Something wrong with that dude anyway. But, I mean, goddamn, he's bright. You know what I mean? I think he's got a nervous, like something wrong with his nervous system where he can't sit still.
Have you ever been around one of the high functioning like Asperger autistic people? I got one in my family. That's the reason I'm asking. Have you ever been around one of them?
Uh,
Dude, it's very strange, is all I can tell you. But they think so much higher level than you do, but their common sense stuff not so good, and their communication skills with the average people not so good.
well,
And
you have to wonder how somebody like him got in the position he's in right now.
well, I can tell you, I got a cousin that has a son, 15, is at a major university in this state right now, full blown. They're that smart compared to the
Right.
average people. But I've sat and tried to talk to that kid, and the conversation's not real fun. I mean, they
Yeah.
just, it's strange. I mean, I don't know what it would be like to be that smart. I'm not. So I can't, it's like, I'm not good musically. I was in band in high school and stuff, but I don't know, man. They're kind of different, but we're all different. Like you said, if it's all
Kinda.
the same, it'd be a boring mofo around here.
Yeah, kinda different. That motherfucker running on 36 volts, while the rest of us is running on 12. That
Well,
motherfucker's out there, boy.
I hear you. Just kind of trying to be nice in case my cousin didn't see this or something, you know.
Your cousin. I ain't talking about your cousin. I'm talking about Elon. That
Yeah,
motherfucker shorted the fuck out, bro.
I hear you.
And
So
you know,
when this video come out, you're talking about who posted? I mean, was
probably
it
Probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
I'm just waiting on a few more things to come. Damn, it's slow today, man. I ain't changed one fucking tire yet today.
Man, you'd think as hot as it's getting, that'd be pretty common.
Yeah, I work my ass off through the week. Friday's usually a pretty good day, man, for like independent truck drivers and shit. 'Cause they get paid either on Wednesday or Thursday, and by Friday they've paid their bills and shit, and then they go and do whatever they gonna do, you know.
Yeah.
But you figure some of these tires $700-800 fucking a piece, and that's just the tire. That's not the service being put on and all that shit, you know.
I was wondering about that. I mean, we have some kind of shady drivers work for us when we were in business, and my dad branded all the tires, and that was his deal. He'd tell them, "You say you blow one out, you buy one, bring back the branded one, dude." I mean, he didn't play with them guys because we got ripped off by a few of them when we first started. And it's like that shit
Hmm.
was over.
Yep. Sometimes you can't bring them back because they're shredded, but yeah, I get it. Them dudes out there at the port, that's why they run a certain type of tire out there, right? That way you can't put it on your truck. It's not designed to go on a drive axle that's got all that torque. It just they won't handle it. That's why they got trailer tires. And trailer tires are a little bit cheaper.
Well, and that's what I'm referring to because my old man didn't jack around with the tractor tires. I mean, he kept top notch tires on those. I mean, in trailer tires, I mean, let's be honest, I was one of them. I drove for him. I didn't bump them every morning like I was supposed to. I
Most
mean,
of them don't.
I mean, you get in a hurry, and then next thing you know, you blow one, but that's where you put your scrubs anyway.
Right. Yeah, you figure shit. I ain't gonna say how much there is to be made off each one, but it's if you have a good day, you can make in one day what a normal person fucking make in 2 weeks. Just depends. But then again, when there ain't no work out there, you don't make that money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, we carried, I think on all of ours, we carried two spares, but we still most time go get the service to change them out if we could.
Oh yeah.
But nowadays, like you said, that was back in the 80s and 90s, bro. The prices are a whole lot different now.
Well, it's a different. Everything's different. Even the wheel setups are different now. It's a 33 millimeter. Back then, it was an inch and a quarter with bug wheels. It had inner and outer or split rims. That fucking kid man that worked with us, I told his stupid ass, don't fuck with them split rims with air in them, man. Let air. Oh, I got this. Yep. That motherfucker ain't got a tooth in his head, and he's lucky to be alive. One of them motherfuckers come apart on him, and they found him out there. And if they wouldn't have fucking went looking for him, he probably would have bled out.
Yeah, back when I was driving, that's what most of the trucks were.
Yeah, split rims. Yep.
Yeah,
Bug
I mean,
wheels.
you did like you said, you did jack with them full of air, and if you even after you changed them out, you better if you could, you better be putting them in the tire cage, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't fuck with no cage. I ain't got time for that.
Right.
But I don't air them up unless they're bolted down. You know what I mean? If they gonna blow up, they'll blow up on the truck. I've had them blow up. The first one I ever did blew up. It blew up taking it off. It had a flat on the outside, and the inside tire blew up as I was trying to unbolt it. And I said right then, I'll never fuck with these things with air in them. Matter of fact, they had one blow up Friday on the trailer, just being hauled back because I do a lot of stuff from Maxwell House. If you drink Maxwell House coffee, I'm telling you right now, Unc has put tires on the trailers that haul them to the fucking roaster.
I'm pretty old school. I ain't got that against Maxwell House or Folgers, man.
Yep, Jack Rabbit. Hey, and he always has got a good live. He's funny as shit. He's intelligent, and these idiots are they. I think they're doing it to try to get views. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, if it gets a point that I can't support you, Rusty, or 12 Point without getting bashed by somebody and not want, if it gets to the point where I don't want to deal with it, I'm gone. But y'all be the last three standing before I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But it's getting close. I'm like going, Jesus, man.
bro. You don't. I don't know what them people's problem is. You don't even bring that. What's up, leg day? Fuck Folgers. I don't
Oh,
do
the
Folgers. This
spelling
paper
bee
house,
is
but
here, man.
huh?
The spelling bee is here. And no, leg day, fucking filters ain't that bad, bro. You're just spoiled by Starbucks, man.
Nah, he don't drink Starbucks.
I'm just teasing him, dude. He knows that.
Hey
I ain't
Timmy,
gonna jackal that man. Hell, he'd be on my ass for 6 months.
hey Timmy, Rainbow fucking Warriors at Starbucks, bro. And that's something else too, man. Like all these fucking companies that shit that bend over for that shit. It's fucking weird, dude.
Dude, what's that cost now? When my mom's in the hospital, now I know hospital stuff's expensive. I get that, but that was 12, 13 years ago when she kicked the bucket. I mean, that shit was like $6 a cup.
I don't know. I just paid $3 for a regular cup of coffee.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
I mean, I make it when I drink it, but I don't ever buy it out usually. I got a couple of stores here in town. When I go in there, they'll ask me if I want a cup. But other than that, I don't usually buy it.
Hey, you know what, Rusty? Here's the thing. Everybody draws their opinion from what these people put on the fucking internet. Nobody went out the way to try to find all this shit out. I mean, there were some that went out the way to find out the details of it, but nobody went out the way to fuck with anybody about that shit. They just voiced their opinion. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a fuck who gets mad at me. It still wasn't a good look to even fucking put the shit on the internet to start with. They didn't get the reaction that they were looking for out of people. And
I'm, I'm sorry, Will. I wasn't reading the chat for the most part. So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the ones that's like coming at Rusty and shit now for
Oh,
fuck.
I get you. Okay, I got you.
And and I'm gonna tell you something else. The fucking claiming sexual shit towards women and stuff like that is just nasty, especially when you ain't got no fucking proof. And they're talking about Melinda is what they're talking about. But look at all the shit that them folks have done. You can't call out one side without calling out the other. You know what I mean? It was jokes. It wasn't like he was trying to fucking go shack up with her.
Okay, here's the way I look at this. I mean, I'll just speak it. Screw it. So, okay, your wife is Amanda, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she's on there every now and then when you go fishing, but I don't hear her getting into smack talking, right?
Mm-hmm. Nope. She ain't got
So
a word to
I,
say.
I would think, in my mind, okay, anybody going after your wife, that's kind of out of line. But if you got a wife that's getting on YouTube, such as the one you're talking about, and another one that just got slapped or whatever, and they're on there talking trash all the time, I mean, I ain't gonna go after them women. But if somebody does, oh well. I mean, they started, someone is gonna finish it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I,
That's-
whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, that's just the way it is. I mean,
And look, let's face it, they were clout chasing from the fucking very start. From the very start. They never really had a bitch or a dog in the fucking hunt. They put their self out on Front Street. And that's just the way that I look at it. You know? That's like when old fucking numbnut says anything about me. What can I say? I fucking said shit about him. Who gives a fuck? I know where I stand at in life. I know who I am. I don't need Section 8 housing. I don't need fucking food stamps. If I did, I'd get them, but I don't, you know. But if you're an able-bodied motherfucker and won't go to work and won't support your fucking family and shit, what makes you even think your opinion matters to most folks? We already know how your brain works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Dude, I'm on a Saturday on my day off with fucking probably about $1,600 worth of tires in the back of my truck in my personal fucking truck trying to make side money legally. There's a difference. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for somebody or something to give me something. I'm gonna go out there and fucking get it. And that's just the difference. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it well I can anyway, if I'm able to. Uh,
I
I'm
hear you.
going sailing butt fucking naked before it's over with and don't give a shit what nobody thinks about it. If you're 250 miles offshore and you want to see old saggy pair of balls, just pull up next to the old sailboat. I'll show them to you.
Too much information, Will.
I'm just saying, man.
No,
I
dude,
don't
I
know about
was.
butt naked. I can't get skin cancer on my junk. It's already small enough. I can't afford to have them cutting on it.
I was looking. I live on a lake. I mean, not and my property's small, dude, but and I live in the canal. But anyway, I was looking at the regulations of living on a boat here where I'm at, and they just got that damn near where you can't do it.
No, I know it. And if you remember correctly, I put out a short a long time ago when they were asking about people on the water, about people that lived on boats and shit. And I said, do not fill that fucking survey out because they're trying to see how much money they're missing. And nobody paid no attention. You go down to Key West right now and they're fucking dragging people's boats out the water and crushing them and fucking charging them for it. That is a fact. And this is and listen, let's face it, a lot of people that live on boats and shit don't have anything anyway, and they're just trying to fucking lay their head somewhere where it's safe and they ain't got to worry about being robbed and they're not laying on the streets. They don't want you to be homeless, so they fuck with you about being homeless. So you go get an old boat or whatever, and you're trying to live in a boat and just trying to live, and they just make it hard on you because you're not wanting to, I guess, pay taxes or whatever the reasoning is behind it. But to me, it's not right. You know what I mean?
Well, if I did it, which I can't right here, but if I did it, that would be the reason. Property taxes, bro. These people, this where I live, it don't matter what you do. You can go down in a what they call it, protest it and win, and they still gonna find a way to raise it, bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
dude.
getting
So
pretty damn
listen,
near a goddamn car payment every month, bro. I
hey,
mean,
this is what they did to these people down there. Uh, the law's not real clear on what a derelict boat is, but if it doesn't have a propulsion device on it, they consider it derelict. So people were putting outboards on the back because that's the cheapest way, right? You put a 9.9 or whatever. And then they went in there and fucking decided, okay, well, if it don't work with the factory controls, it's derelict. But that's not what the law states. And they went down there and grabbed people's boats out of the water, bro, and started crushing them. And some of these people were hurricane victims that lost everything. And they were living on the water just trying to get their life back in order. And to me, that's like kicking a man when he's down, you know?
yeah, and if most of them people, if they had a big YouTube buddy, or a few, and put that out there on blast, that and it hit the news, is stop. You know what I mean?
Well, Ron DeSantis just made it where you cannot go on a liveaboard boat without a search warrant. You can't, like back before, the game warden and all could just pull you over and check you for safety and stuff. They cannot do that now without probable cause. And it should have been that way to start with. Because when you live in somebody, and when you have a like something like that, that's your home, you're being violated. These people were fucking going in there without people being home and shit. It's crazy.
Well, I don't know how far they can go here, but I know this: the game wardens, they got a lot of power here, bro.
I
I mean,
I seen
they
that,
come to
Rich.
your
I'm on.
house. Hmm?
Yeah, yeah, they do, but like not in, they do. They actually the game warden has more authority than anybody any other law enforcement ever thought about. But they can't just enter your boat now without, and not in the state of Florida. Rich, I seen it, but I'm on my phone, bro. I can't do nothing about it. I can drop the link and you can present it if you want.
There you go, Rich. If you got some stuff to go on, I'll bump down so you can get some time, bro.
You can sit right here. You know how to mute your mic. You've
I,
done it before.
know, man. I just come up here to keep you company, bro. Well, I know when you drop the link, it's like, okay. I hate one of them. Hey, drop the link unless I got a 911 or something, but that ain't usually the case.
Right. I'm just sitting here bullshit waiting on somebody to pull it up. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to change some tires this morning.
Where you set it at rest stop or?
Now I'm at a truck stop
Oh, okay.
out in the middle of no fucking where.
I bet they ain't happy about that if they got tire service.
Now I'm actually looking at a tire service across the street, but they can go over there and pay $1,200 for a tire, or they can come over here and pay fucking 400. That's all up to them. I'll put one of these Chinese tires on there and send them down the road.
Well, speaking of that, are there? I mean, is there any tires made here in this country anymore?
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. Not a lot though. Y'all stay away from fucking Michelin tires. I'm telling y'all right now. A lot of people think that Michelin's the best, and they used to be. But Michelin is the leader in self-dissolving tires in the landfill. So as soon as you put them on and they get in the sun, they start dry rotting. If you don't believe me, walk around every time you go around a semi truck that's got Michelin's on them. Look, and I bet you start seeing weather check cracks in them. I had to go, believe it or not, I had to fucking take a class on putting Michelin tires on to be a yeah, Unc's a hustler. Unc out trying to make that money. That's why I say, if you won't fucking work in this day and time, something wrong with you if you're able bodied.
You know, you just talk about the weather rot and stuff. That's the deal. I live in a small
Yeah, I put my
city.
compressor in the back of my truck.
I live like in the miles you put on the vehicle ain't that much. That's usually what gets my tires before the treads, just the weather, man.
Playback said, put down the DoorDash. That motherfucker ain't gonna put DoorDash. And that some bitch starved to goddamn death if there wasn't DoorDash.
Is speaking on DoorDash, I'll say this, okay? When I had my broken freaking foot, and I would use them some, and there would okay, I'd get it when you do that. Okay, but bounces back. It tells you, it says, okay, Will is delivering your food. And then I get some Spanish chick that can't speak a lick delivering my food. And I'm like going, okay, whose social and driver's license they use to get that job?
Uh, welcome to America, bro.
Oh, I called them, but the call went over to India. And I was like, okay, I was like, screw this, man. It's a lost cause, man. You can't.
I don't even know how to use DoorDash. I've never used it ever.
Well, if you ever get hurt or jammed up or something, it's pretty handy in the crunch. You know, if you ain't got your hell, I
Bro,
couldn't drive,
check
dude.
this out. Check this out. They've got it where you can go and you can DoorDash tires, anything. But it's not DoorDash, it's another website. But you literally can make a living with a pickup truck just going and picking shit up at warehouses and taking it to different businesses and you never really have to do anything. They bring it to the loading dock. You set it in the back of your truck. You sign a paper. You follow the instructions to where you go drop it off. And dude, I know dudes that's making $500-600 a day, and all they're doing is driving the fuck around. There's no reason to not be able to make money if you got a truck. Big Lou, that's what's up.
Well, new buck, I'm good with that, bro. But I'll tell you, you break your right foot, you can't drive, you need something, and all your buddies are gone at work and your family's busy. You got to use something, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not a constant user of that, but back when I was hurt, damn right, I used them quite a bit.
Hey, it's actually a pretty ingenious site, man. To be honest with you,
Well,
I've never rode in an Uber. I've never used DoorDash and anything like that.
see, Lake Day sent that gallon of milk to Martha.
He's still drinking on it, that piece of shit.
I remember that, goddamn.
Hey, y'all want to know what Martha got fired for?
I don't. Where did he work? Roadhouse or something?
Walmart. He got fired from Walmart for stealing fucking steaks in women's underwear.
You're kidding, right?
Not at all.
Oh.
Not at all. And he wants to talk shit about everybody else. Martin got some kind of fetish going on, man. He tucks his balls.
I don't know, but I know that if you're gonna boost something or steal something, that ain't the store to do it in. They got no telling, probably 1,000 cameras in every one of them centers. What if they got them in the Walmart parking lot?
Oh yeah.
I know. I was just joking. I was kind of referring back to Kansas, man.
Mm. Yeah, Kansas is still trying to get in that fucking truck right now, ain't he? Damn, I might be going to get on the road. I've been here for fucking over an hour. Ain't nobody come up yet.
You got a CB in your pickup?
Nah. People don't use that shit anymore, man. They use their cell phones.
Yeah, they'll
I do
drive
have a
you.
CB. It's not hooked up though. I probably ought to hook it up while you bullshitting. It's probably a good idea.
Them drivers still use them, man. I started to put one in my house just to jack with them and troll them as they drove through town, but I just didn't ever do it.
No, that's actually a good idea, Tex. I got a Cobra 40s, whatever, or a Cobra 25, whatever it is, back there in the floorboard. I probably ought to put in here.
Oh shit, yeah, you can just sit there and blast it. Eat my
Yeah,
tire work.
yeah, it's actually a good idea. I
But
might do
hell,
that this evening.
like we got them rolling through here all the time, man. It's like I really did. I thought, yeah, because like you talked earlier about the Jake break and stuff, they come through here doing that shit. It's like
Retarded.
I'd love to have CB in here just say, "Whose idiot just blew the Jake break?" Because if I can hear their Jake break, they damn sure can hear the CB call if they're on it.
Hey, Grizzy, can you imagine eating a steak that Martin's had shoved down the front of his fucking pants?
That brings a whole new story to steak, don't it?
Yeah. Tube steak smothered in chicks' underwears. Nasty bastard. I'm talking about Jesus now, y'all. Some of these dudes need Jesus, though, for sure.
Oh, we all need some Jesus, man.
Hey, and then claiming some other woman's fucking property like it's yours. That's weird as fuck. It
Who,
really is.
who
Knowing
did who did that?
everybody, he did, Martin did. Everybody on the internet knows that you just fucking left your wife. You hadn't lived there 2 weeks, and you're like, look at my front yard. This all belongs to me. No,
Oh,
motherfucker. Nothing belongs to you. You don't even own a fucking vehicle.
Okay, I thought you were talking about owning the wife as property. I've only heard one person on here say that, but I was like, okay.
Uh, Dan, no. And I've tried to get him. I've tried to get him to get on YouTube. You're talking about dadgummit. Can't remember. I've watched him for a long time. But what he's trying to do is he's going around all these older islands because, like, you know, a lot of foreigners built wooden ships back in the day. I don't know if you realize that or not, but he's trying to bring back the old craftsmanship of building wooden ships. And he's a cool dude. He's a little out there, but who the fuck ain't? And hell, he's on like a 60-foot wooden schooner right now. So, and his masts are made like out of telephone poles and shit. It's cool to watch.
I was watching some short this morning on. They weren't boat building, but I could see it being used for that.
Harold, yeah, that's his name.
They were steaming 2x4s and stuff and bending them.
Yeah,
And I was
that's how
like,
they used to do it.
I'm not a carpenter dude or a woodworker, so I didn't know. I thought that's pretty damn cool.
Well, listen, the dude is all about nothing plastic and leaving a smaller footprint, and which is a good thing because a lot of people don't even take into consideration or what they do when they fucking even buy a water bottle. You know what I mean? And a lot of that shit's ending up in our oceans. And I'm gonna tell you, you might not realize this, but if you pollute our oceans, we're dead. That's a fact. That's why Unc drinks Red Bulls out of aluminum cans. Aluminum gets recycled. And what happened to glass bottles and stuff that could be recycled like that? Why is everything going plastic? Just save a little bit of money?
Dude, I ain't got a clue on that, but I know this. Okay, so you like go buy a bottle of beer at the store or a 6 pack or case, whatever. Those are disposable bottles. But used to, the bars would get the thicker recyclable bottles. Well, I stopped in the bar here about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago because I was going to start making my own beer. And I stopped in there and said, hey, can I buy some of those thick bottles, you know? Oh, we don't use them no more. I was
Yep.
like, why? I mean, those are returnable, but now you're throwing them all. But yeah, I don't even know if they make them. But used to, I mean, those were a lot thicker, and you could put bottled beer in them and cap them, and they wouldn't blow up. You try that at one you buy at the store, it's gonna blow up.
Yeah. The yeast in it gets too much pressure. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
There's a few of these motherfuckers running around with a lot of yeast in them that's about to blow the fuck up.
you killing me this morning, Will.
Well, they killing themselves and don't even fucking realize it. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to crack jokes about some of these stupid motherfuckers, man. But I mean, I don't know what else to do. They just goofy and off the fucking rails. I
Well,
will
dude,
never, and I don't give a fuck who teams up with that goofy bastard over there in Paintsville. I will never side with that motherfucker. Now, I did say he finally did something that he said he was going to do, but people missed the point on that, I guess.
no, I mean, I to be honest, and I don't hate the man. I don't know the man, but I thought, well, okay, he got his. I thought, well, it's going to be about a 24-hour grace period, yada yada. And I mean, I'm sorry. I thought it was funny as everybody else did. To be honest, I mean, it's like, okay, pulled up, got what you got, go on, all that. But this is going on a bit. Now he's getting kind of cocky over there, bro.
Yeah. My first boat was a 24 wooden pickerel. That thing was built like a tank. Yeah, Big Luke. Hey, there's just something about older traditional stuff. It was built way different. And that's the one issue I'm having about getting rid of the sailboat that I got now. is because the hull on it's so thick with fiberglass. That thing's like a fucking tank. And these newer production boats, if you get in something bad, it's liable to rip it apart. And I watched a catamaran, a newer catamaran, get completely pulled apart in rough seas the other day, where a motherfucker had to go and strap it together with straps, like ratchet straps. Had to get in the water and run it underneath the boat and start strapping the fucking hulls back together, trying to hold it. Now, it didn't come all the way apart, but it damn near. And if it would have, it'd fucking killed them. It's all about the drop slap. Imagine riding fucking 14 hours and telling a motherfucker, slap me, I wish you would, and then getting the shit slapped out of you, not doing nothing. That's not a good look.
No, it's not. And I mean, here's the deal, dude. I ain't nobody should do that. But if you're
Nah.
gonna do that, that's a younger man game, bro.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
T's too old for that. But
I
then to
am
come home
too,
and
bro. I'm his age, man. I
hey,
ain't
and then
gonna
to
do
come home and tell everybody, oh, I'm not responding to you because you're beneath me. Well, I tell you what, motherfuckers, suck my dick, because I damn sure ain't beneath you. But you can't tell T that because T will probably try to suck your dick. Oh, weird ass motherfucker.
I
That,
had I had a chick from back when Ryan was kind of and Kurt both was over there messing around the true crime community. So was I, and they're the ones that led me there. And I'm still over there some, but not much. But I had some chicks from that community tell me in a chat room where I lived and what I drove and all that, and she was right.
bro, I had him fucking tell me my best friend's name, address, and all. And I had never posted anything about as far as where I was at and who I was working with and all that shit. I thought that shit was kind of weird too, you know.
Absolutely, it is. I
I
mean,
said, pull the fuck up. I'll blow your goddamn brains out. Don't think I won't. And then and I kind of think I know who it was trying to set me to fuck up. And they wonder why I had such a problem with them before I ever even said anything about them. Was trying to set me up to be threatening Johnny about like what I would do to him and all that shit. It was weird as fuck. Oh hell, they done stripped this fucking truck down over here. They got this motherfucker sitting on blocks. They done took. I better get the fuck out of here. Debbie thought I did that shit. They took rims and all off of it, dude. This semi's literally sitting on wood blocks over here.
so that I guess that driver, I'm assuming he dropped the trailer and put a fifth wheel lock on it and left it for a couple days.
No, it looks like they fucking financed the truck. It probably had problems, and they it probably had put new tires on it at one time. And instead of fucking just putting old tires back on, they put blocks underneath the rear ends and took fucking the rims, tires, and all off of it. It's kind of fucking weird. Yeah, it was weird as shit.
That was crazy. I know, I mean, I've worked for two or three different companies, but one of them was a weapons hauler and shit. But I know back in the day, before all this stuff and YouTube and all that, a lot of drivers just drop a trailer at a truck stop, quit, and leave it. That,
Oh yeah.
you better not be doing that with certain stuff, bro.
I was called abandoning a load. They'll make it where you never work again doing that shit. You abandon loads. That's not a good thing. Damn, this motel's raggedy as fuck. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm out towards Live Oak today. There ain't shit out here. There were just a couple fucking truck stops out here. But man, look, the thing what it is a lot of these people take on finances that they can't afford. And you start living outside your means, well, you start having a rough time, you know what I mean? We all know people that's done it.
I hear you. I mean, the problem is that, in my opinion anyway, that these bastards, and I'm talking about government and everybody else, the banks, everybody, no matter what, I mean, I don't owe nobody a dime, not one penny. But everything else is going up. Insurance and everything else goes up, goes up, goes up. I mean, it's like you get it no matter what you do, bro. That's why I was looking.
Mhm.
I thought, hell, I'll get a houseboat. Screw this shit.
Bro, that's why I plan on living on the water. Because I want to go travel anyway. And damn, this motherfucker got a big ass shop back here. See, all this shit's changed from the last time I was back here. These big corporations are popping up everywhere, dude.
And I know this is going to sound tacky, bro, but it is what it is. That's when you can tell around here when the economy ain't what they say. So, like around here, and I live in a pretty small place. There's lots of rich people around here. I ain't one of them.
Mm.
But you start seeing all these used tire shops pop up. That's telling me the economy ain't that good, or they wouldn't be getting theirs. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, here's the thing, though. People, people are so worried about saving every little nickel they can that they'll go shop somewhere like Walmart or just just wherever, you know. And then when they run the mom and pops places out, they don't have a choice. Then they're fed whatever the fuck that it is that Walmart decides to push, and that's the bad thing. Look around. When you look around, there is no like Kmart's and different places like that. Which Kmart ain't a mom and pop's place, but they push everything now, Tex. All over somebody trying to save 10 cents. Let me find this Bluetooth.
Yeah, I need to get tires on my car. I mean, that just because I'm getting old, I got lots of friends, but the weather is so hot.
Yeah, if they're old and weather checked, they'll damn sure blow up. For sure.
Just like wipers, bro. You can't keep a set of wipers on your car here for 4 months, bro. We're done.
Yep. That's because everything's made cheap, man. You get what you pay for.
Oh, I've bought the best, and they don't last much better than the cheap ones, man. I've tried them. I'm like, screw that. I'll go to Walmart and buy them.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem, though, and that you're stuck shopping at Walmart forever now. That's exactly the point I was trying to make a minute ago. I hate all that shit, dude. That I don't have no choice. Just like now, I'm putting in the party. I don't like eating that damn fast food. I'd rather go sit down at a mom and pop restaurant, but there ain't hardly none of them left.
No, the last two auto shops we had here that weren't a chain, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Napa, AutoZone, or O'Reilly. You ain't gonna get me.
Bro, I was thinking about that the other day. You know, back in the day, they used to sell OEM parts, and now you can't hardly find any OEM parts for anything. I used to wouldn't go to like O'Reilly's, and I'd go to Napa to buy an alternator or a starter. And now you ain't got no choice. Hey, let me get a hot ham and cheese. No ham. They quit raising pigs, did they?
There's no ham, no pulled pork, and
Oh yeah. Let me get a Frisco burger with no tomatoes.
single or double.
Single.
All right, anything else for you? Is that for here to go?
This is good.
Can I get a name?
Bill.
And you don't want a combo or anything? Okay, you go with
7.20 for a Frisco burger. Ain't that crazy?
That's why I don't usually eat here. Get that.
Yes, ma'am. That's crazy.
$7.20 for a Frisco burger. Yeah, it's,
Big Mac would cost you that.
I won't eat that McDonald's, buddy. What's up, Grams? Was that a fart? Who farted? You farting on live stream? Okay.
The hell no, bro.
They're probably that raggedy ass door that opened up. But I don't know what these kids these days gonna do, man. But if they don't work hard, think outside the box, they ain't gonna make it. Those big corporations is taking over everything.
Dude, they're gonna have to do something a computer can't do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. All them college days and all that sitting on doing that shit in the office is over, bro.
Hey, check this out now. And I know this is probably gonna be hard to picture, but I literally seen a van. Somebody was right down on the side of the road, and I ain't gonna say what corporation they was, but they pulled up in a van, and they had a machine that changed the tire and all that right there in the van. It came out like a wheelchair ramp. It come out. No, I'm not. And they had a box that they pushed up to the wheel, and it took lug nuts off. It was like a gun, a tire gun that was on this box. It was almost like a robotic arm. Now they still had to like manually remove the tire off the hub, but other than that, the machine done everything else for them. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking like, welding. Because there ain't no machine going to do that out there on a job site where you're building something like a refinery or power plant. Ain't going to get up there and do it.
Right.
Electricians, plumbers, that kind of stuff. You learn that trade as a kid out of high school as an apprentice for a couple of years, you're set, bro.
Well, they got a lot of machines that do that welding and stuff now too, Tex. They just set it up. It's a robotic arm. And they program whatever they're doing. But I mean, you're right, dude. There's a lot of welding that it can't do. It's a go. I'll just take this one. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh shit. I don't know. Like my son, I ain't gonna say very much, but he's been at the same job for about 2 years now. He wants to come work with me. I'm like, bro, you need to stay where you at for right now. I don't want to see him out on the side of the road doing that shit. This is hard work. It's funny to listen to like people like Martin too, because he's like, anybody can change a tire, anybody but you, motherfucker.
I don't think the idiots really know how hard and how dangerous that work is. I know I didn't do it all day, every day like you did, but I've done it. And that shit, you get on the side of the road, bro, and you're doing that, and I've done it on my own trailer. It's like, it is pleasant.
Oh, it's dangerous for sure.
Dive real quick doing that. Even on your personal vehicle, if you ain't smart, you're going to get killed out there, man.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of these drivers these days, dude, that I wouldn't hire to just set trailers out in an empty parking lot.
I've had tire places here in town. They get pissed if you use that fix a flat or something on your tire. I say, look, dude, I'm out there working night shift. And if something goes wrong, I'm using that and getting home. I mean, I'm sorry it pisses you off, but I ain't gonna get killed on the side of the road, bro.
Yeah, dude,
Hell,
I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. So I got a call one day, and I went out to the call, and I jacked the truck up. It had a blown steer tire on it. So I take the rim, tire, and all off, and the damn driver is adamant about moving the fucking truck. He's like, I'm just gonna move it up a couple inches. I was like, bro, you don't have a tire on there. You can't move it. Oh, it's not gonna hurt it to move it. I was like, motherfucker, if you knock this truck off the jack, it's not gonna be good.
And he's like, bro, it's not going to hurt it just to move it up a couple inches. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. There's not a tire or a rim on the truck. You cannot move it. He was adamant about moving it. So, and a lot of times when we get paid, we'll get paid with an EFS. If you truck driver, you know what that is. It's an electronic funds thing. And they'll have an account set up where they got money in there just for maintenance on the truck. So he asked me, he's like, do you have an EFS? Well, that was the first thing I asked him when I took the call. How are you paying? They said EFS. I said, okay, do you have an EFS? Yep, he's got one. So I get down there and then he starts asking me about an EFS. So automatically I would think, well, you don't have an EFS check. How the fuck are you going to pay me? It's not my job to have an EFS check for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyways, I get on the phone with his employer and I'm like, this dude doesn't have an EFS. He's like, yes, he does. So then the guy's like, well, why'd you tell me you had it? I didn't have it. Because you're asking me for a fucking EFS check. How would I have an EFS check for you? And then I was like, hey, man, I'm telling you right now, you might want to drug test this motherfucker or something. He's literally trying to move this truck without a steer tire on. Kind of find out the dude had been down at the bar and got a flat. And instead of letting somebody repair the tire where he was at, he drove it on the flat and fucked the tire up. It was a brand new Goodyear tire, probably about $700 tire. It just,
Jesus.
yeah, they ain't got common sense. People just do not have fucking common sense these days. It is scary, man. And then people ride beside them on the road, and it's like they think because they're a commercial driver that they're intelligent. A lot of these drivers are fucking stupid. Like there's some dumbasses.
I'm gonna tell you, I guess why. In my own way, this is for the internet. You gotta understand. When I started the truck, it was between 18 and I'd say 25, about 7 years. This is back in the late 80s and 90s. There wasn't none of this stuff, and we kept good tires on our trucks and shit. So I'm going to work. I'll just put that out there. I never had a tire blow like that. I mean, I had flats and stuff like that. One blow, but it was the daytime. So, but I was following the truck out of Dallas down to we're heading towards Houston, and I was way back, dude. I never had a clue how bad that was. I seen that tire blow about 150 yards ahead of me, man, and it was an explosion. It's like, God damn, and shit went everywhere. And I was thinking, from that day forward, dude, I never jack around next to the truck. If I'm gonna pass it, I'm gone. I'm gonna floor it. We get around it and get the hell out of there, man.
Well, they say that like the testing, they've done testing on them tires blowing up, and they say it's equivalent of half a stick of dynamite going on. There's so much pressure in there because you figure it's 100 pounds per square inch. It's a lot.
What I saw was brutal. I mean,
Dude,
it was.
A buddy
If
of
you were
mine,
next to it, it'd been bad.
a buddy of mine sent me a video this morning of this dude fucking around with a semi tire, and he went and picked it up. And as soon as he grabbed it, it blew up, and it actually cut him a flip. And all you can hear him going, and he's on camera. You can just hear him moaning. It was bad. But if y'all want to see some gruesome shit, y'all look up fucking semi tires blowing up on people. It will. Y'all remember a viral video that went around, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years ago, where this dude got off the city bus and then stabbed a fucking tire, and it blew up, and it ripped his shirt off, it ripped his skin off his arm and everything. They're pretty fucking dangerous.
Well, dumbass shouldn't have done it.
Well, bro, I'm probably fixing to hop over here. I'm gonna eat my breakfast or lunch, whatever it is. I appreciate y'all coming in. I was bored as shit. Just wanted to hang out for a minute. Tell everybody good morning.
Take it easy, bro.
I appreciate you joining me this morning, Takes. Y'all have a good day out there. And remember,
other people think about you. It's not important. It doesn't fucking affect your everyday life. And if it does affect your everyday life, then seek help. And Carl Smith is over there to help you. Just ask him. He'll tell you. Hey, we'll holler.